You guys see that it's dark out here, right? Whew. I ain't quite make a mile yet. I never come out in the dark. I must have been out in the dark like a handful of times since I've been in Arizona. Yeah, about a handful of times. I really had no reason. But it's not nighttime, it just looks that way. It just looks like that. Because if you look back, you really can't, it's still dark out. You're not going to see anybody out here this time in the morning. They may run across a big black dude like me. I don't want that. That's a nice place over there. That Stone Ridge Ranch. Stone Bridge. Take that back. And they building these places up. Look. They keep the lights on for safety, I guess. These are those houses they building. Unless they're working inside of there. I don't see any trucks or nothing. Or anything. What's that? That look like some pictures on the wall. Nobody moving there that fast. Yeah, people make a big deal out of a house. Some people are just satisfied sleeping on the park bench or some shit. Or living in a tent. You know? Less responsibility. And there's another thing that I noticed. A lot of these so-called homeless people, they get checks, man. They get checks, and they still, but a lot of them people be on drugs and stuff. But they get checks and stuff, a lot of them. A lot of them is just unbearable, I guess, to be around. So a lot of them get disability checks, veteran checks, Social Security checks from working. People that have lived good lives and hard times and fell upon them. Well, I would assume that if you if stuff doesn't go your way, stuff ain't gonna go your way all the time. Stuff isn't gonna go your way all the time. So sometimes people be down on their luck and shit like that. And then and again, everyone don't. I ain't never seen this before. Cars backed up in any of these places. That's weird. He's holding everybody up, whoever that guy is. Yeah, people just be down on their luck. It's less responsibility. And they get to have money for a minute. But I think they're doing it backwards. If you don't have enough money, what you do is you go to the government. You show the government what you have. I mean, it would be common sense. Because we all are subjects. Well, most of us are subjects of the country. Doesn't make a difference. You're a citizen here, you're a subject. You're a citizen, subject, peon, serf, slave, whatever you want to call it. That's what you are. If you have a job or not. Just like slaves. Some slaves ain't gonna be working because they can't. They may be mentally unstable. They get them to do something. Same with like people. Some people is just not going to work. They're not cut out to work. Some of them just don't want to. Whatever it is, it's a mental thing. So then you just get the minimum. And that's what the government does to a lot of people. Give them the minimum. The bare minimum. They don't give you enough money to do shit. And even if you did have a house, you're not going to enjoy it with 1,000 kids running around in it. How are you going to enjoy that? Because if you had a strong mental base, you wouldn't be in that position in the first place to be cooped up with 1,000 kids. So I don't give a fuck about the government giving people shit. They're supposed to. That's what keeps crime down. Because if they stop giving people shit, people are going to start taking the people's shit that has stuff. And there's not enough police to handle that. There's not enough military to handle that. Because a lot of people that are in the military, in the police force, the security forces, secure the town, the country, state, whatever. Everybody in their family ain't well off. Mostly their family's poor. And they're the ones with the good job. So what are you going to do then? Turn on your family? No, because it's more of the, like you hear people say, it's more of us than them. That's true. You only can reload but so many times before the crowd gets to your ass and just pull you apart. That's what happens when shit goes bad. That's like getting jumped. If you've ever been jumped before, same fucking thing. Got a bunch of people tearing your ass to bits. That's how it would be if shit turned bad in this society. It's exactly what would happen. Yeah, a lot of people would die, of course. And there's going to be a few that's going to be super safe. Because if they really wanted to be by themselves, this 1%, whatever you want to call them, they won't have nobody to rule over. So that ain't no fun. If you're a power freak and a control freak, you ain't got nothing to control now. So it was all a game. They're the parasites. You people have it all backwards. Fuck wrong with y'all? Or I could say, I'll say us. How about that? That makes anybody feel any better. And I say y'all, I'm talking about the ones that don't know no better. Some of you don't know any better. Yeah, they're the parasites. It sounds like we're blood sucking off of them and the tax money and this and that and all that shit. You fucking kidding me? That tax money, they gangstering that money from you knuckleheads that's thinking that you're doing society a favor. Doing society no favor. You're putting money in the politicians' pockets. Where the people with the real money or the real rulers, they don't worry about money. That other money, the Federal Reserve's money. So if anything, they blood sucking off the people and getting them to work for bullshit. Got them working for nothing. Anything you got a good job. Oh, I make $20 an hour. I make $25 an hour. I make $30 an hour. That ain't shit. Actually, Because you ain't living no better than the next man. You're not. You're living no better than the next person. You might have a little bit more money in the bank. You might have a little bit more stuff in your house or your apartment. Your house ain't nothing but a storehouse. The store shit in. That's all that is. Whoop-de-fucking do. You got a lot of shit in your storage. Or you got some nice shit hanging on your wall, or some nice shit to sit down on. You sit on the ground. Sit on that rock over there and chill. The fuck. That's what I be talking about. It don't make any sense. Good day.
Good morning.
Hey. You smell like tobacco. You remember that guy? He's in a lot of my videos. He's out a little early. Smells like tobacco. Like an ashtray. Maybe somebody dumped their ashtray. Somebody's ashtray with water in it. Yeah, the sun's coming up now. Look at this opening to this complex here. This subdivision, whatever you want to call it. That's nice. Look. Like over there. See? Yeah, my back is kind of sore. I'm gonna have to get another mattress or a topper. I keep on contemplating on getting it, but I really need to get it because my shit's sore. My lower back, like right on my top of my hips in the back. Right on the top of my hips in the back, I can feel it. That's from carrying weight. Here, the man be out early on Saturdays and Sundays. Especially Sunday, they be patrolling hard. Because like I always say, you got the crumbs left over from last night. They ain't got no money. And they all high up, still trying to get high and all that shit. So they be out begging, robbing and stealing, whatever they gotta do to get that next drink, that next hit, or the next cigarette, whatever. That's why I never come out at nighttime. Because what else are you outside for? You outside looking for get high, looking for hoes, or looking to do some criminal shit. That's what you're doing now. In the dark. Yep. Excuse me. You're up to no good. Supposed to be in bed. Or working on some slave master's job. See, it's turning bright light. See? It's turning daylight. Look. That's a nice picture. You catch that. If the sun comes up. Yeah, that ain't bad. Maybe I'll catch it. I'll go down this other block. I feel strong today, except just that little slight back pain. And I just feel that when I step a certain way. When I step a certain way, I could feel it, like it tweaks. But like now, I don't feel anything like now. I feel good. I should have stretched in my back, actually. And sometimes I will stop and stretch. Ain't nothing but a toe stretch. Something like that. Or just bend over like this. Touch my toes. Hold it for a second. Look like I'm tying my sneakers. And I'm gonna stretch on this side and reach. That'll take that tweak out. And now I feel real good. Oh, I was looking online this morning about people who have no criminal history and still get denied certain things. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to turn this off. No, not yet. One more thing to say. Yeah, all around my hip girdle, if that's what you want to call it. That's what they call it. My hip girdle. I could feel tension from sleeping on that fucked up. Well, ain't a fucked up mattress. It's just not enough. It's just not enough cushion. And I got a bunch of pillows underneath the. It's a 4-inch mattress. It's like one of those futon mattresses on top of a box spring. So what do you guys expect? See what I mean? That's just like putting the shit on the floor. Almost. Even if I put that on the floor, that would be even better. See what I mean? If I put that on the floor, that would be better because the box spring got those rungs in it, the slats across the box spring, inside the box spring. And that's what I'll be feeling. I'll be feeling those rungs in there. So I put a bunch of pillows underneath there. Them shits are flattened down to a 1/2 inch now. They flattened down to about a 1/2. So they ain't doing me no good. Matter of fact, it ain't doing shit, actually. So what I gotta do is get the same exact mattress so it could fit perfect, which I did before. I had folded that thing. It folds up into like a sofa. Then it could fold into like this little sitting chair or a little sitting couch type of thing, like kind of low to the floor. That thing, it folds in 4s. You know what I'm talking about. And one time I folded up in half and was able to sleep well. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get I'm gonna just get another mattress. Just get another mattress. That mattress I got's a piece of shit. I gotta keep flipping it and turning it around. I have a queen size bed, so it's really not no big deal. I'll just get another queen size futon mattress and put on top of that. That'll make 8 inches of HD foam. I like HD foam. All the other shit, you can throw all the other shit in the garbage. You can throw all that other shit in the garbage. You can throw every mattress in the garbage unless it's some sort of HD foam. HD foam is that foam that's high density foam. That's the foam that's on your couches at home. You know how you got couch pillows for your back and what you sit on? Or if company comes over, you put those on the floor and they can use that for like a bed. That's HD foam. And if you get some real, true HD foam, it makes a good bed. It's very expensive if you buy like a foam factory and you just buy a queen size piece of HD foam. That should cost about $200. Depends on how thick it is. If it's 2 inches, nah. If it's 3, nah. Something like 6 inches. No, 4 inches it costs like $200. 6 inches it probably costs like $250 of a queen size. And then you put it inside of a mattress cover. A lot of those companies will sell you the cover with a zipper on it. So you get the foam. It comes in a box, like the way mattresses come these days. Even inner spring mattresses these days come in a box. It's all compressed and rolled up and put sealed in plastic in a big rectangular box. A big rectangular cube shape. Open it up, pull it out, that shit goes poof. As soon as you release it, that shit just expand. Probably would expand for a day or two to make it let it fully expand instead of trying to get right on it. Let it expand. But really, I'm not trying to spend no $200 on no fucking mattress. Then you got toppers. Mattress toppers renew the bullshit ass mattress you have. So you really wouldn't even have to buy a whole new mattress. You get a topper. It depends on how hard your mattress is. You can get like a 3-inch topper. A 3-inch topper will work. A 3-inch topper will work. 3-inch topper will work real good instead of buying a whole brand new mattress. What's that, Malinois?
Nope. Yeah.
It's a good dog, good dog.
Yeah.
Those dogs are the best. And yeah, he's hitting on the dog and shit. I don't like that. He's making the dog aggressive. You don't have to do none of that stuff to a dog like that. You don't have to do anything to that dog. You just keep that dog away from people. I told you before, I went to the International School of Animal Arts. As soon as I got out of high school, I worked with animals. I worked at the ASPCA in New York City. And I worked for the New York Medical Center, New York Animal Medical Center. I worked there. I was a caretaker. I told you about that before. Yeah, I was a caretaker. Oh, yeah. And it wasn't bad. I went learning obedience training, attack training, and grooming. It was down there by the 59th Street Bridge, right under there, off to the side in Manhattan, New York. You don't do that to your dog. He's trying to slap his dog around. You don't never put your hands in the dog's face, first of all. That's first of all. Those two people were drunk from last night. First of all, you don't do that. And you just live. And those dogs are usually one-man dogs. So you're only supposed to be surprised when that dog bites one of your relatives or bites one of the kids in their face. They ain't the most, those Malinois aren't the most powerful dogs. They just good watch dogs and good attack dogs. Those are the dogs that you see on those cop shows. The ones that almost look like German Shepherds, but not quite. And they got like a black face. Usually they're like a golden brown with a black face. And they come in different varieties. They come in a variety of colors, but the basic ones are golden with their snout is black and the rest of their head is golden. Those dogs you see, they got skinny legs. A pit bull will wax that ass. But I'm just saying in general. Yeah, because the pit bull will wax that dog. Break that, it'll chew that dog to bits. A pity. Because the dog ain't got the dog is skinny. The dog got skinny fucking legs. And a skinny body. Pit bull will snatch that motherfucker right up. But as far as police work, the dog is good. Or service work. That's a good service dog. For the service. To like flush out criminals and all that shit. If they chasing somebody, and they gotta flush out somebody from behind a house or something. Good morning. Yeah, you flush out criminals with that shit. You don't slap the dog around in his face. Take your time with him. That's a one-man's dog. Like you see the police dogs. That dog ain't fucking with everybody. That's that officer's dog. K9 unit, that's his dog. That dog comes with him even home, everywhere he goes. See, that's a one-man's dog. A one-man's dog. So when that dog flip on him, or chew up his, bite one of his wife's titties, then he's gonna have a problem with it. He's gonna have a problem. That's not bad, look. Nice waterfall.